Nobody was supposed to be in the house, yet there is what appears to be a little girl ghost. Okay, well, I'm not sure if you look up camp in the dictionary, it's murder, suicide, hanged, but sure.
Because he fucking
he
tacos himself
burritos
up.
into...
He's constantly, I can't touch him at night. He's like sharing a bed with a fucking trout.
Welcome to episode 151
of Ghost Huns.
Of Ghost Huns. You skirted over that. She has no idea where we are. I was going to say Hannah. Sometimes it feels like we do swap personalities.
I'm Hannah.
You're Hannah. I'm Susie. We tell creepy ghost stories every week. Some of the creepiest shit you've heard, you'll find it here. Campfire ghost stories. Just think, pumpkin spice latte with your pals round a fire, and you're going, oh my God, go on.
And there will be fingering.
Yeah. Ooh.
Talk of.
Okay.
Discussion of. And rimming.
Oh no, we don't want that.
I'm obsessed with it. I'm obsessed with knowing why people do it. I think there should be a documentary on it. I just do not understand why.
My West Cork is your rimming.
Yeah.
I'm still not over it.
You're not over West Cork.
No, but we are where we are, and I won't bring it back up.
No. Well, no, you can. It's, the love of your life,
I may.
You can. I would really like to get. I'd really like to go and investigate some true crime.
Would you?
Yeah, but I think. Do you know what? I say this, and then I reckon I'd get bored in 5 minutes, and I'd be like, "Can I go to the pub?
Yeah.
I want a cigarette. I want a wine."
I think. Do you know what? True crime just buries into my skull in a way that I actually don't think it's good for me.
Yeah, because you're always like, well, I'm not that big a true crime. I'm not bothered about it. But you've become...
Well, there's certain...
It's gotten under your skin.
Like the Istal woman, I find fascinating.
The Istal woman?
The Istal woman.
What's that?
She was found, potentially burnt herself alive on a hill in I think it was a Norwegian case.
Oh, right.
Really fascinating. But again... It's the story of intrigue and spies and unsolved mysteries. I love all of that.
Unsolved mysteries, yeah.
But when the murder's been absolutely horrific, I can't get it out of my head.
Yeah,
and just how evil people are capable of being, I think it really noodles into my head. And I find it too bleak, and I just end up being like, I just have nightmares. Like, I keep having fucking nightmares about this poor Sophie Descante-Plantier just dying in the way she did. 50 blows. To the head, 50.
Yeah.
50.
Wasn't a horse, was it?
1, 2, 3. Imagine 50 of them. How frenzied and evil do you have to be?
Yeah. Well, I don't think people are evil. I think they've got disabilities. I think their brain has a disability.
That's letting them off.
No, because evil suggests that there's a higher power, and I don't think there is. I think your brain is wired.
Disability suggests that they have no choice in it.
But I think they have a choice in whether they do it, but the wanting to and the desire to do it is a wiring of the brain.
Of the brain.
Yeah, because it has to be. And also it has to be because if you start thinking that there's evil in the way that you traditionally see evil, where does it end?
Well,
it will send you mental. What's a 360?
I know, and in the end it's ghosts.
Ghosts.
So,
it got a bit serious for a minute, didn't it?
Well,
a bit religious.
We flirted with philosophy there, didn't we?
Yeah, I don't like it. Anyway, do you want to pick a tarot?
I do actually.
Really
yeah,
move on
I'm going to go
that.
for this end one. Bash, Hanged Man.
Oh no,
we've had him a lot.
Which way round did you have him?
Actually,
upright.
Well, he's stood up normal ways, so it's the reverse Hanged Man.
Oh, reverse.
Whatever that means.
It signs a refusal to embrace necessary change, leading to stagnation, closed-mindedness, and repeated mistakes.
Oh dear.
Don't eat any more spinach. Stop thinking about it.
I'm not going to have more
That's
spinach.
What that means.
No, I don't want it.
You're avoiding the changes and lessons that were meant to come from a period of waiting or introspection. But this is the podcast, isn't it? So what does that mean?
Keep going. What does it say?
You may be clinging to a situation or belief system that isn't working.
Oh, about this chat we've had that I think evil's like
Oh,
I'm like,
maybe,
evil, and you're like, let go of that.
Refusing to let go or consider other viewpoints. It's what we've
I'm
both just
quite
done.
dogmatic in my views. Yeah.
I am, though. We've both just gone, yeah, but. In relationships, it can warn against sacrificing your own needs in the name of love and emphasises the need to balance your own needs with those of your partner. Well, I don't do that.
No.
I don't consider.
No.
I do, but I don't think that you should sacrifice your own needs. It can warn against. Oh, right, yeah. So don't sacrifice your own needs. Correct.
Don't
do it. Don't do it, girl.
Don't do it, girl.
Have you got a story?
I do. So I've got an interesting one for you. On this kind of follows this kind of philosophical route.
Oh, great.
You know, it's this emoji. The thinking one. Do you know what I mean? I think we're in a thinking mood.
Little what's the word?
Spyglass.
Spyglass.
Yeah.
Whatever the proper word for it is.
Yeah, exactly. So this is all stunning.
I really want a Snickers.
I like Snickers, yeah. So I'm just going to get into it.
I could do with a Snickers
duo. This is a good one.
And then we could have one each, couldn't we?
I don't want one.
Oh. Not a little one?
No. Okay, so when I was growing up, we'd go and visit my grandmother on the east coast of Florida about once a month. So I was just as comfortable in her little town as I was my own. Even at the age of 10, I knew all the back roads and shortcuts and scenic drives. One afternoon, my mother and I were in the car and were taking a leisurely ride when she took me farther down a known road.
My father? She took me further down the chimney and the pit.
She took me further down a known road than I had ever recalled being on. She then took a left and got on a road that ran through the salt marsh. As we're going along, she's sharing stories about the swamp ape and other local legends. And I look up and say, oh, I know where we are. I recognise this area. I came down here with Grandma once. My mum was confused because my grandmother had not driven in years. She didn't even own a car. I proceed to tell her about coming up here and describe a big Victorian house on the corner overlooking the marsh. As we approached the curve, I said, here, it's right up here. My mum pulled over and there was no house on the hill as I'd remembered it.
Remembered it.
Oh, hello, I'm from Bristol. As I had remembered it. Where's the house? I asked. You could clearly see that at one point there had been a home there. There were remnants of a stone walkway and retaining wall, and the way the trees were spaced and the ground levelled out. I went on to describe the 2-storey house in full detail, from the gingerbread wood carving to the porch swing. My mother kept asking me questions and I kept answering them. I told her that I'd come with Grandma to visit a friend who was ill and that she'd brought food for the family, and that I remembered playing with a little girl on the front porch and swinging in the swing with her.
Oh, wow. I don't like things like that.
This gets weirder. It was then that my mother told me that the house that used to be there had burnt down in the late 1940s.
Oh, dear.
Wait, what? Record scratch. Huh? The 1940s? And that, yes, the lady who had lived there had been a friend of my grandmother's, and that she, my mum, had a very distinct memory of visiting there with her mother when the lady had been ill and bringing food. She then said, I always wondered who the little blonde girl was that I played with on the porch that day. I asked Mum on the way home if she would bring me back to play with that little girl, and she was perplexed because there was no young children in the house at the time. Instantly, we were both covered in goosebumps when we realised that approximately 20 years before I was born, I played on a wraparound porch with my own mother.
Wow, that's so weird.
Isn't it? Isn't that insane? Like the idea that, like,
I can't think too hard about that because
that
it
she
really
was
sends me mad.
the ghost.
But who's she? Because if you don't have a body, who are you?
Who are you? Well, I like the idea of like the time slip thing. Like,
oh, it really, I like it a lot, but it makes me go. It's like when you start thinking about the universe. And you're like, where does it end?
Starts to bend
Where does it start?
brain.
Where does it end? Don't understand.
I think time's not linear. I think that must be it. Like tiny little things like that happening make me just go, it's very rare. But every now and then there's like a crossover and it's like she played on the porch. But isn't that weird?
One of my favourite stories was that one from Otherworld. We call Otherworld?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
When the story, like nothing happened. except that they drove from one place to another place, as they do most days. 3-hour journey, or like not most days, but most weeks. Drive there. It's because I drive, like I do that drive quite a lot. And like they've started off at midday, for example. So their drive should have been around 3 o'clock to get there. And then they drive, they stop once or something, I think it was, at a petrol station, fill up, get in the car, drive. They pull over, no traffic, nothing like that. They get to where they're going. Clock says midnight.
Yeah.
And it's like, what?
Yeah.
And then they've gone into, they've like investigated all the different things, like, could I have fallen asleep? Could this have happened? But but their family who were there, like, no, it's the right time. You left at this time.
Yeah.
Things haven't changed. You're like, what? Fuck. So if I had passed out, you'd know that I was missing for 8 hours. But like, no, you told me you were leaving, and 3 hours later, you're here. What is happening?
I know.
That would be like, I would feel like I'm being gaslit.
And again, there's enough of those stories that have happened.
Yeah, very weird.
It's not just a one-off and someone lying. Like, there's enough people around to like corroborate the fact that they just kind of disappeared for a while.
Exactly, yeah.
It's very strange.
Very weird.
Yeah, I really like those stories.
Yeah, me too. That was great.
They're more of the mind-bending ones.
I enjoyed that a bit. Are you ready for something a little bit more camp?
Yeah.
Ashfield Lane was a dead-end road just outside the town of Merritt's Hollow.
Merritt's Hollow?
Merritt's Hollow.
Oh.
A rusted-out
put
dot.
some nude lipstick on.
Okay. A rusted-out dot on the map known for two things: a shuttered textile mill and a boarded-up house that not even the best real estate agent could sell. No one talked about 41 Ashfield Lane, but everyone remembered it. In 1998, the Harper family moved in. 1 month later, the father, Dale Harper, was found hanged from the rafters in the attic. The mother and their 9-year-old daughter, Eva, vanished the very same night. Blood was found, a lot of it, but no bodies. The official outcome? Murder-suicide. Family annihilation. Case closed.
You're like, ready for a camp one? Okay, well, I'm not sure if you look up camp in the dictionary, it's murder, suicide, hanged, but sure. However you want to define it, honey.
Head, this has been quite camp, and I just don't know why.
No, not at all.
The official outcome, murder-suicide.
Murder-suicide, hanged.
Family annihilation. Case closed.
Hashtag family
annihilation. I take it back. It's not camp at all. The ending's camp. But Eva's school books were stacked neatly on the kitchen table, and her dog, Chicken, was found locked in a basement. I love that name for a dog.
Yeah.
Chicken. Was found locked in the basement, barking, starving, and clawing at the walls like it had gone mad.
Please feed the dog. I can't bear stories that have anything bad
Well, all the
with
family
animals.
had gone, haven't they? The dog's alive.
Okay, good. The dog's okay, yeah.
Chicken was named so because whenever he was scared, he would bark and claw at whatever he could get his hands on, just like he'd done in the basement. So he was obviously scared dog.
Yeah, scared dog. Ow.
Sorry.
Please never do that again. That was horrible on my ears.
27 years later, Jamie Wright, a true crime podcaster, rolled into Merritt's Hollow with a single goal: exposed what really happened to the Harper family. Jamie wasn't a believer in ghosts, just trauma, corruption and cover-ups. Oh, it's a she.
Yeah, I thought that. Jamie, like Jamie Lynn.
I thought it was a boy, but that's because I'm a piece of shit.
No, it's just an American.
Yeah, Jamie.
And
also, all true crime podcasts are women, right? Most of them. Not all women.
Tends to be that way, yeah.
Jamie wasn't a believer in ghosts, just in trauma, corruption and cover-up. She'd made a career out of shining a light on secret towns. On fuck's sake. She'd made a career out of shining a light on secrets that towns tried to bury. But 41 Ashfield Lane wasn't like the others. It wasn't just a house. Honestly, it felt like the gateway to hell. I've run out of that one.
I have to get more.
Did you just spray it under your pits?
No, on my face,
setting
but it
spray.
kind of went everywhere.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm not well.
You need a new one. Rotten black soil that never grew grass, no bird song, no crickets, just wind and the distant hiss of something breathing wrong. I don't know what that means. She set up her gear inside the house. The real estate agent didn't even ask her to sign papers, just handed over the key with shaking hands and whispered, Listen, honey, do whatever you need to do here, but if you're smart, take my advice. Don't stay after dark.
Oh, God, always take that advice.
Jamie hadn't gotten to where she had by following the rules. After all, what was more alluring than doing something that someone told you not to do? The first few days were quiet. Jamie felt like she was in an old horror movie. This is giving Woman in Black, isn't it, the film? Where he goes and, like, I always thought I seemed quite cosy aside from, like, the ghosts and stuff.
What, staying in the marsh house?
Yeah, like fire on.
No.
Going through all the stuff.
No. A haunted house by a marsh. No thanks.
Do you know what we have to do for Patreon very soon? We have to stay in a haunted house.
Yeah, we should.
We need to get brave.
Maybe rent an Airbnb or something. By the beach.
With a pool and a hot tub, and we're like, this is haunted, guys. We're going to sleep here tonight.
Yeah.
Wow. Anyway. Oh, I'm on the wrong story for some reason. Jamie felt like she was in an old horror movie. She reviewed police files, interviewed aging officers, and recorded late-night commentary under candlelight to set the mood for her audience. It was all content.
Go on, Jamie.
Then came the whispers. Not voices, not at first, just the microphone picking up a frequency beneath her voice. A static murmur. Oh, fuck off, Hannah! A static murmur like someone breathing just beside her ear.
Oh my God, you've got what I've got.
No, I haven't. Shut up, I'm going on holiday. That was rude, sorry.
It's fine.
When she played it back, it's fine, I'm not bothered.
So well, I'm not bothered.
When she played it back, her voice was there, clear and crisp, and then layered underneath. He didn't do it. He didn't do it. He didn't do it. Oh. That night, she dreamt of a little girl in a bloodstained nightgown, classic, staring up from the bottom of a well behind the house. When Jamie awoke, her feet were covered in wet dirt. Oh.
She's been to the well.
Gross.
Giving Amityville.
Is there anything more
Wells
unpleasant?
feature a lot in horror stories, don't they?
Yeah, they do actually, yeah. Something to do with water. What am I talking about?
Well, no, everyone's saying it's like a portal down into...
Hell.
Well, hell or like, yeah, but
Another world.
I think it's just a bit...
It's just a well.
It's just a hole in the ground, isn't it?
Yeah. Wet feet. Is there anything worse than sharing a bed with someone with sweaty feet?
I don't think I ever have. Sweaty feet?
Yeah, Adam gets really sweaty. Because he like fucking
but he
tacos himself up.
into...
Yeah. He's constantly, I can't touch him at night. He's like sharing a bed with a fucking trout.
Yeah, yeah.
That's why I want me in bed. I love the guy, but it's weird. Anyway, Jamie uploaded an episode at 3:33 a.m. She's working hard. She called it the Harper Haunting. 30 minutes long, the episode details the inconsistencies in Dale Harper's supposed suicide, how the blood spatter on the floor suggested dragging, not self-harm, how the coroner had resigned the day after the autopsy and moved out of state. But what caught her listeners' attention wasn't the theory, it was the audio distortion at the 23-minute mark. Screaming, high-pitched, childlike and continuous for 7 full seconds, followed by a woman's voice gasping, "Jamie, help her, she's still here." Jamie hadn't edited that in. Compelled by a force she couldn't explain, Jamie returned to the backyard well. The boards over it were old but not untouched. Something or someone had pried them up recently. Inside, she found a tattered red ribbon, still wet. Eva's, according to the school pictures. The police brought in cadaver dogs. They found 2 skeletons at the bottom, a woman clutching a child. Sad. Camp, remember?
Yeah, it's not camp yet.
I don't think it ever does get camp. Dale Harper didn't kill them. He tried to hide them from whatever had. There were scratches from the inside of the well wall, not from fingernails, but from claws. Okay. Jamie never posted again. Her listeners say that the last episode plays differently depending on the time of day. At night, you can hear a little girl crying faintly behind Jamie's narration, and if you listen, between her words, buried in the silence, someone whispering, "I told you not to come after dark."
Oh.
Police found her recorder smashed in the living room. The front door was locked from the inside. Her laptop was open, the mic still running. But Jamie, gone. No trace. Except, of course, for her voice. Still streaming somewhere at 3:33 a.m. every night from an account that no one controls. Excuse me. The house went back on the market 6 months later. Same real estate agent, fresh coat of paint, new porch light, flyers reading vintage character, spacious, recently unearthed history. The open house was sparsely attended, just one young couple, wide-eyed and sceptical. But the real estate agent smiled like she always did, a little too wide, teeth a little too wide, and her voice syrupy sweet. Of course, the last tenant disappeared. That's the charm of the place, darling. She wanted a story, and well, she got one. Now, shall we start the tour in the basement? It's absolutely killer down there. Yeah.
Oh, that is camp at the end.
Yeah.
That's giving goosebumps ending.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I like.
Yeah,
that's why I thought.
R.L. Stein's
that's
in
why
the
I thought.
house.
Great, love that. Bit of campness.
Everything else.
Murder, suicide, family
Not
annihilation, child death.
Family annihilation.
Woo!
Yeah, I'm going to write down the episode title, Camp Family Annihilation.
Yeah, that's great.
I think that must be it.
Camp Family Annihilation. That is the one.
Would you like...
So, mate, ask me.
Ooh. Another.
Yeah.
Let's have another.
Please.
Let's have a bloody
Please,
another.
I've always said I want another.
This is called Ghost Girl Caught on Baby Monitor in an Empty Home.
Long title.
Long story short, my father and one of his detective buddies are pretty close. My father's buddy went on a vacation.
I'm sorry, but that sounds gay.
Oh, okay.
That's like, they're gay.
Gay.
Hang on, we don't actually know if it's... What was the start again?
My father and one of his detective buddies are pretty close.
Could be a woman.
Yes, exactly. So take it back.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm a piece of shit.
Yes. My father's buddy went on a vacation with his wife and young daughter. While on vacation, he kept getting notifications from his baby monitor app that motion was being detected. He's had strange things happen in the home, but nothing that screams ghost. Casual things being missing and found later, right where he'd already checked. Noises in the middle of the night, etc. Anyway, he was at a dinner with his wife and baby girl and decided to check the app. The motion detection captured this picture. Nobody was supposed to be in the house, yet there is what appears to be a little girl ghost in his daughter's room.
Oh, let me see.
Hang on, I'll finish it and I'll show you. He instantly called my dad and asked him to search.
So it is a man.
Yeah. He called my dad and asked him to search and clear the home. My dad obliged and ended up going to the home and found absolutely nothing. No creepy noises, nothing, just an empty house. My dad's friend didn't waste any time and moved a week after getting back. My dad, who is not the biggest ghost believer, even found this picture unsettling.
Oh dear.
Let me know your thoughts on this in the comments. My dad hates when I bring up this story for some reason. It's been on my mind, so I thought I'd share it.
Well, do you think it's real?
That's horrible, isn't it?
Oh.
I know.
It looks like a robot.
I think it looks like someone's entered the house. Like a very skinny woman. Do you know what I mean? What do you think?
I don't think it looks... I can see why you would think it looks like a person.
I mean, a robot isn't any less creepy, is it? I'm like,
No,
what the fuck is a weird...
Yeah, but do you know what I mean? Like, very square head. Like, very,
weird.
like,
I know.
the round eyes.
I think it looks like someone who's got a very sunken face.
What's this all... So that's... Is that the cot there?
Yeah.
And something's
Honestly,
just looking...
imagine seeing that on the camera when you're away. I'd be like, well, someone's... I would think it's like someone in the walls.
It looks like... I can't even think about what it is. It looks like a cartoon character, though.
Do you think?
It's like... Oh, that could be a doll.
I know, isn't it horrible? I think it's it actually looks like a person's broken in.
I just think it looks like a doll or a toy or something. So did they get the notification?
Yeah, there was movement.
Oh, that is weird.
Oh, I think it's horrible. Anyway, that's a little one for you.
Oh, cute. Love that.
I'll send that to Tim.
SPOOKEH.
To splice it in.
Splice it in. I've got another really little one.
Yeah, go on.
Shall we do that? And then we'll
Yeah.
do a creep of the week.
Yeah.
There was a 15-year-old girl named Chloe who created an account on Instagram. She always took pictures of herself at school and at home and posted them online. Oh, Chloe. Chloe spent a lot of time trying to get as many followers as possible on her profile. She'd browse through others' accounts and leave a comment on their photos saying, please follow me, I follow back. One day when I've seen these regularly and I do not understand what they are.
Bot.
Is it? Chloe's a bot.
One Maybe day, she was the one in that baby monitor.
Yeah, probably.
It's Chloe.
Gets around. One day when she was looking for new followers, she came across a strange profile. It was a man. It was a man who took pictures of dismembered dolls.
Oh no.
Weird dolls.
Very weird.
He never showed his face in any of the photos. As usual, Chloe left a comment on his photos. Please follow me, I follow back. Chloe, bad idea.
Have some standards.
An hour later, the man followed her account. He left a comment on her latest photo saying, I'm following you. Whenever she posted a new photo, he would always leave the same comment. I'm following you. She never understood it, but she didn't care. Chloe was obsessed with gathering as many followers as possible and getting as many likes as she could on her photos. One night when her parents had gone to the supermarket, sorry, it was an almost something weird happened in my body. One night when her parents had gone to the supermarket, Chloe got a picture sent to her Instagram account. When she opened the photo, she realised it was a picture of her sitting on her bed.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
All of a sudden, she was paralysed by fear and she began to feel a terrible chill take over her body. She heard footsteps approaching and a gravelly voice behind her say, I'm following you.
Oh dear.
But more of a joke, really, isn't it?
Is that where it ends?
Because of the double. Yes.
Oh, right. What?
He's come to her house. I'm following you.
Oh.
So she's got the picture sent to her. It's her sat on a bed.
Oh, and he's behind the bed, is he?
Yeah. Well, she's like sat there going, oh, he sent me this photo. And it's her.
Oh, right.
Sat there.
How can he be behind her if the bed's against the wall?
How do you know the bed's against the wall?
What bed isn't against the wall?
Chloe's.
If your bed is in the centre of the room and there's a gap behind the headboard, you're fucking insane.
I never said that he was behind the bed. You've assumed.
Well.
Right, hang on. Right, no, here we go. Right.
No, come on.
So she's at home, right?
Yeah.
She's at home, and please follow me.
Read out the end.
Blah, blah, blah. Right, fine, I'm coming. Right. One night when her parents had gone to the supermarket, Chloe got a picture sent to her Instagram account. When she opened the photo, she realised that it was a picture of her sitting on her bed. All of a sudden, she was paralysed by fear and she began to feel a chill take over her body. She heard footsteps approaching and a gravelly voice behind her say, I'm following you.
Okay.
So
she sat on a bed.
Sideways.
Sideways.
Yeah, definitely. Or back, because we do that.
Interesting.
That's normal.
Yeah. Well, it makes me think of that story really early on. Do you remember when the headphones are on, you're working?
Yeah.
It's just Sharpie on the door.
No, thank you.
Would you like a creep of the week?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I've got one for you. This is a littly. Hi, Ghost Huns.
Hello.
Oh, wait. Creep of the week.
Cow.
Creep of the week.
Cow of the week.
Hi, Ghost Huns. I'm Megan. You can say my name. I was told this story by my mother friend. And it's still...
Sorry?
My mother's friend. She just didn't put the S on the end. By my mother's friend, and it still gives me goosebumps whenever I think about it. When she and her sister were teenagers, their mum was in hospital. She'd slipped into a coma after a long battle with dementia. It wasn't sudden, but the slow fade was heartbreaking. Every afternoon after school, they'd catch the bus across town, their uniforms still creased from the day, to sit by her bedside.
Aww.
Across the ward, in the bed opposite, there was an elderly woman who seemed to be part of the room itself, as if she belonged to those pale green walls. The first day they noticed her, she lifted her head and gave them a kind, knowing smile. Your mum's a fighter, she said softly, her voice almost a whisper, yet it carried across the ward. She hears every word you say. Don't stop talking to her. From then on, each visit began with a quiet hello to the woman across the way. She was always sitting up, her thin hands folded neatly on the blanket as though she were waiting for them. She asked about their day, about the teachers they loved and the ones they didn't. Sometimes she told stories of her own daughters. 2 girls, she said one evening, her eyes misty. They were just about your age when they used to sit by my bed. Chatted away for hours. I loved every word. The sisters came to look forward to her gentle presence. The ward smelt of disinfectant and fading flowers, but her voice gave the place a strange warmth. Then came a Wednesday evening, the kind of grey winter night when the air bites through your coat. They arrived to find the bed opposite completely empty. The sheets were tucked so tightly it looked like no one had lain there for days. Maybe she's gone for tests, the younger sister said, trying to sound casual. But a cold draft seemed to move through the ward, and for the first time the room felt too large. After their visit with their mum, they stopped at the reception desk. "Excuse me," the older sister asked. "The lady who was in the bed opposite our mum, Amanda, do you know where she's been moved?" The receptionist looked up, puzzled. "Which bed?" "The one by the window," she said, pointing. "She's there every time we visit. Grey hair, soft voice. Amanda." The receptionist frowned. "No, there hasn't been anyone in that bed for weeks. It's been empty while we wait for a new admission." The sisters exchanged a glance. "No, but we saw her yesterday," the younger one blurted. Something flickered across the receptionist's face. A hesitation, a sudden unease. She leant closer, lowering her voice. "Amanda? Did you say Amanda?" "Yes," the older sister replied, her throat dry. The receptionist's eyes widened, and for a moment she just stared. "There was an Amanda in that bed," she said at last. "But she passed away 10 years ago."
Oh, dear.
The sisters stood frozen. Behind them, the ward seemed unnaturally quiet. Even the usual beeping of machines had faded. They never saw the woman again. When I questioned my friend's mum about this, they could remember every detail and they still don't know what it was or who it was, and they didn't believe in ghosts until this happened. Anyway, Huns, I'd love it if you read out my story. I'm going to send a few more because I used to speak to my granddad when I was young, but I never met him when he was alive. So there you go. Looks like Megan can speak to ghosts.
Oh, love that.
A kind of warming story.
That is warming. It's nice.
Because she's there to reassure
those
girls like she did with her daughters.
It was nice given the family annihilation thing. It really
balanced
we
like to kind of balance it out, really.
Well, too much camp annihilation isn't a good thing, ever.
No.
Shall we do what we get haunted so you don't fucking have to?
Yes, please.
Well, today what we're going to do is I don't know if you know, but me and Suze took down the French government, and it was quite the week for us. We did a hex on the French government, and now it has collapsed. So me, you, Stephen and Matt, you all know Stephen and Matt if you were on the Patreon, our lovely film crew. They suggested that we try and find out whether or not these hexes really work by once and for all, because we know they do. We know they do. But to prove it, they said, "Why don't you try and get us some money?"
Yeah, I'd like that.
And I was like, do you know what? Fair enough. Lovely boys. Lovely boys. Stephen's probably listening
huge
now.
fan.
Although Stephen can go and fuck yourself because he's told me he's not listening to No More Perfect Match with me. He said he's had enough.
Oh, I actually respect him more for that.
No, absolutely. No, I was so upset. I gasped.
Play,
I went, I need that in my life. I need the drivel.
Yeah,
otherwise
but you shouldn't bring others down to the drivel with you.
Why? Who am I going to drivel with?
Drivel yourself.
I can't. No, you can't do it on your own. It's no fun. If anything, it's depressing. It has to be done in numbers. So I thought we'd do a little money spell.
All right. Yeah, great.
Yeah, is that all right?
Yeah.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. I don't think I've got any of the ingredients.
Well, no, I was thinking actually when you mentioned that we were doing this to do a little rhyme.
Well, yeah, I've got one.
Go on then.
I was so aggressive. Oh, go on then.
Go on then.
I'm trying to find it. I found this spell on WikiHow.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest, there's a fucking lot of steps. So yeah, let's just do a rhyme. So close your eyes.
Yeah.
And I want you to imagine green leaves falling down.
Oh, fucking spinach again. You
Oh,
absolute twat.
No.
Imagine a bag of spinach leaves in a salad bag that's gone off.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
No,
anything else?
Oak tree leaves.
All right, yeah.
Like crisp, non-edible.
Can we say they're red?
No, because it has to be green for money. So imagine those all coming down.
Yeah.
Right. And then repeat after me. Stephen and Matt, Stephen and Matt.
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 You want to be rich.
You want to be rich.
So you can afford to buy more hats.
So you can afford to buy more hats.
I don't think they wear hats anyway, to be honest, but there we go. So we implore, as witches of the podcast world,
as witches of the podcast world,
that you will come by money.
That you will come by money.
Maybe you found it in a drawer.
Maybe you found it in a drawer.
Whether it be small or whether it be large.
Whether it be small or whether it be large.
The sum will bring.
The sun will bring.
The sum.
Oh, right.
The sum of money.
The sum of money will bring.
Just, yeah. Some loveliness to your life.
Some loveliness to your life.
Cashola may make you sing.
Cashola may make you sing. Oh, you were doing that on the hoof, were you?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
Well, I couldn't find my spell.
All right.
But I think it's the intention. Really,
just sending it, sending money.
Send it over, fling it over. So it might not be loads, and I don't think they play the lottery, so we can't do that because as you know, you have to be in it.
Be in it to win it.
So it's going to have to be money that they find.
Good luck, Stephen and Matt.
Good luck, Stephen and Matt, and do keep us updated, won't you? You fucking slags, you won't watch reality TV show with me anymore.
Let us know. We love you, Huns.
Lovely.
And wild.
We'll see you next time. Go and watch Patreon for bonus episodes, ghost hunts, and loads of other stuff.
Bye.